Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The Russians' overnight drone attack was met with full force by the Ukrainians, claiming that they destroyed 2/3 of the drones launched. I have here 3 articles in which I will discuss the night attack, the Russian night attack with drones, and the locations and a little map to show you where they were launched and maybe where they landed, because the Ukrainians claim they kind of destroyed a lot of them. So let's start with the Ukrainska Pravda, and then we're going to go to Ukrinform, and then we're going to come back to Ukrainska Pravda, and then we're going to go to Sputnik. We're going to go to Sputnik only for the map. Ukrainska Pravda. Ukraine's Air Force down 23 of 31 Shahed drones at night. The Russians launched 6 missiles and 31 Shahed attack UAVs on the territory of Ukraine. What a cat? Hey. On the night of the 23 February, and Ukraine's Air Force managed to destroy 23 drones. And I'm quoting, Air Defense Forces destroyed 23 attack UAVs within Odessa, Mykolaiv, Poltava, Dnipropetrovsk, and Kharkiv Oblast. So Odessa, Mykolaiv, Poltava, Dnipropetrovsk, and Kharkiv. Where are you? So we have the map here. We're going to just go down here. So it's Kharkiv. Kharkiv is in this oblast. Then you got Mykolaiv. Then you got Odessa, and you got Dnipropetrovsk, and you got Poltava. So all in the kind of southeast. This is where it occurred. Odessa, as I said, Mykolaiv, Kharkiv, Dnipropetrovsk, Poltava. These are the area affected. So the Air Defense reported, Air Force, now the Air Defense. The Air Force reported that the Russians launched Shahed UAVs from the Russian city of Primorsko-Akhtarsk and Cape Shauda in temporarily occupied Crimea. I will show you where those things are, Primorsko-Akhtarsk and Cape Shauda. Primorsk, this is over the Sea of Azov area. So Primorsk is right here, and then Cape Shauda is right here. I'm going to go closer. This is Cape Shauda by Kerch Bridge, the Crimean Bridge, and then we got Shatarsk, Primorsk, Shatarsk, Akhtarsk, right in this area across from the Azov Sea. So they launch from here and they attack all this area, and from here, right here, and they attack the southern part of Ukraine. 3 S-300 anti-aircraft guided missiles were fired from temporarily occupied territory in Donetsk Oblast. I will show you. In addition, they launched the Kh-31P anti-radar missile and 2 Kh-22 cruise missiles from the waters of the Black Sea. So we got missiles and cruise missiles from the waters of the Black Sea and from the Donetsk Oblast. So they launched from here, probably attacking Odessa and Mykolaiv. So from the Black Sea, this area. And then we have from the Donetsk, probably that was for Poltava, which is right here. This is Donetsk, and this right here is Poltava, and this is Dnipropetrovsk. So from here somewhere they sent them here, and they're the S-300s, the KH, where are they? The KH were sent or launched from the Black Sea, and the other ones were the S-300s, 3 S-300s from Donetsk. All right, next article. This comes from Ukrinform. Ukrainian air defenses destroyed 23 out of 31 kamikaze drones overnight. Let's see if they did the same thing here. 3 S-300 pop up the same report. The same, the oblast, they confirm Odessa, Mykolaiv, Poltava, Dnipropetrovsk, and Kharkiv. And we're going to go to the next article, coming from Ukrainska Pravda again, where we find that actually there were some damages somewhere, but this is Zaporozhye Oblast. Now, nothing in this, right, reports about Zaporozhye, which would be, let me show you, would be right here. this area. It's everything around somehow, right? Poltava, Dnipropetrovsk, Kharkiv, Mykolaiv, Odessa, but not Zaporozhye. Zaporozhye has some damage somehow. And it says high voltage power transmission in Zaporozhye Oblast disrupted amidst combat operations. So this could have been from a different, like a regular attack, not missile, the ones they report in these articles, and drones could be related to different combat operations. But it is the power voltage, high power voltage. That means these guys are not shooting only civilians, schools, hospitals, and what's being reported. But I understand that kind of reporting because you need to portray your enemies as they are enemies. A 330 kilovolt high voltage power line in Zaporozhye Oblast has been severed during the military action. Restoration efforts will commence once workers can do so safely. Furthermore, repairs is underway on the 330 kilovolts high voltage power line that supplied the Zaporozhye nuclear power plant. Ooh, the plant's system remain operational on a single power line. So someone destroyed the power line that supplied the Zaporozhye nuclear power plant that is in Enerhodar, right? Let's look at Enerhodar, which is right here. This is the Dnipro River, and this used to be the reservoir until someone blew up the Kakhovka, Novoya Kakhovka dam right here. And then Enerhodar is right here. This is Enerhodar. This is the exact location of the Zaporozhye power plant. So they affected the supply lines of the high voltage 330 kilovolt power lines, right? The power line that supplied the Zaporozhye nuclear power plant 330 kilovolt. During the day of 22nd of February, Ukraine's energy grid experienced an electricity surplus due to solar power generation. Shut the fuck up. Man, these are kissing ass of the idiots in the West. Yeah, because of the solar, we got surplus, man. Okay, why don't you use only that one? And you go back to caves. How about that one? No, it's such a garbage, man. That's how you know who is funding these guys. Oh, it's because of the electricity and the wind and the solar. So get rid of the fossil fuel since we don't want to get it from Americans. What are we going to do? Try to get it from the Russians. Or at least stop the Russians from sending it, therefore manufacture a artificial crisis, and then say, hey, how about we invest in something else? Why? We have a crisis of fossil fuels. There is enough down there. The problem is they will create an artificial situation, emergency and crisis. How? They're gonna cap them, close them. We don't have them anymore, and with time, these imbeciles in schools we never learn we still have them. Why? They just phase out things, phase them out, and people will not hear about them. Don't hear about it? That's not existent, right? All right. The surplus power was transferred to Poland. Oh, we're helping Poland now. In response to the request from Ukrenergo, Ukraine's national energy company, the total amount of transferred electricity was 1,440 megawatts hour, I'm guessing, right? As the Ministry of Energy clarified. All right, on February 20th, one of the two operational 330 kilovolt overhead transmission lines, Ferosplavna 1, was disconnected at the Zaporozhye nuclear power plant. Currently, the only remaining overhead transmission line, the 750 kilovolt Dniprovska, connecting the Zaporozhye nuclear power plant to Ukraine's unified energy system and supplying power for the station owns needs, is still operational. Good. I hope people have electricity, whatever they need. The problem is these guys will not stop. Therefore, the Russians will keep doing what they do in Ukraine. So this is it, my friends. 23 out of what, 31, wasn't that? 23 out of 31 destroyed, and some missiles also launched by the Russians, and that's it. Damages, yep, and solar energy, remember, yeah, that's the future. for people who want to live in caves. When you're cold in the cave, you get out in the sun. Okay, there's the energy. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.